Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Nev on Rainbow Tarot UK, and thank you so much for joining me again for this pick a card reading. And in today's reading we're doing you versus them, so how you feel versus how they feel. So we've got our three piles to choose from, which we have got all three. We're using planets to choose in our piles today. So pile number one is the moon here. There you go, with the rock quartz. And then pile number two is Mars energy, with the tiger's eye. There we go. And then pile number three is Jupiter. And that is with the purple agate here. So there you go, those are your three piles to choose from in this reading of a you versus them. And I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number one, welcome back to your reading. So today we are doing you versus them reading, so how you feel versus how they feel, or how you think and feel versus how they think and feel. And you chose to come into the reading under the moon, the card of the moon here. Lovely. Card number 14 with the rock quartz crystal here. So there you go. Let's put that there on top of our moon card so that we can see it there. Okay. So let's get straight to it. So how are you all doing? Is everyone doing well? Please do let me know in the comments. Let me know how you are, what's going on in your world, that kind of thing. It's a great way for me to get to know you. So I'd love to hear from you. And I also just want to remind you, of course, that it is a general reading. So please just take the messages that resonate with you, that feel right. If they don't feel right, then perhaps they are for somebody else that's watching. It's also good for whenever you're picking it up. It's a timeless reading. So let's just ask, let's get straight to it. So what I'm going to do is first of all I'm going to look at how you are thinking and feeling in this connection, and that's a good way for you to check whether this is actually your pile. And then I'm going to look at how how they are thinking and feeling. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to start off with some tarot. I'm going to go to the tarot first of all. So let's have a look. So how is pile number one thinking and feeling in this connection, or about this connection? What are their thoughts, their feelings in this connection, please? What are their thoughts, their feelings in this connection? I feel like that one wants to come out. So we've got the Sun card here, right next to the Moon. Interesting. Then we've got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of people in this. You might feel like there's a lot of people in this connection, or a lot of maybe a lot of influences in the connection. I don't know, or a lot of things that outside influences on the connection. And then we've got the Hierophant. And then what's the overarching energy? We have the Empress. Okay. So how are you feeling? Excuse me. Let me get out some oracle cards as well. So how is pile number one thinking and feeling in this connection? How is pile number one thinking and feeling in this connection? How are they thinking and feeling? We've got focus, moonbeams. All right. And then what else have we got? Let's get another one out. So how is pile number one thinking and feeling in this connection? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection, in this connection? Then we have ease. May it be effortless. Right, okay. So I think I'm going to put that there actually. See if I can just move this along a little bit. Move this. I think we've got enough space to be able to move this along a wee bit. I think you're feeling and thinking pretty good about this connection actually, because you've got focus. We've also got the Sun. You might feel that there is a good balance between you and your person, because we've got the Sun and the Moon, masculine and feminine energy, right next to each other. So you might feel that you and them are quite balanced, that you that you are the kind of the the other half to them and they are the other half to you. You feel with the Sun card, you feel very positive about this connection. You also got the word ease, which is may it be effortless, and you've got Empress the Empress as your overarching energy. Well, the Empress is a card of fruitfulness. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of creativity. It's a beautiful energy. You might be feeling that you want to grow the connection. Perhaps you're feeling that you want commitment in the connection with the Hierophant. The connection might already be committed, so you might already have proof of commitment. But the Hierophant is about commitment. Yeah, and it may be that you feel that you want to grow that aspect of it. So you want it to grow you want the connection to grow in depth, for it to be more committed. The Page of Swords, there might be children involved in this connection for some of you. Yeah, with the Page of Swords here, but it could be that you are still really interested in your person with the Page of Swords here, because that is a card of curiosity. So your person still really interests you. You still really feel stimulated by them. You still feel very romantic towards them. You feel with the Queen of Swords that intellectually they're a good match for you, as well as a good romantic match. So you feel satisfied in terms of the romance in the connection and also the mental stimulation of the connection. It could be with the Moon being the overarching energy. It could be that maybe the connection is a little bit confusing, or it confuses you, because the Moon can be about confusion. It can be about deep unconscious urges. It can be about dreams. It can be about something that's hidden. Maybe for many of you, this is somebody that you really like with the Knight of Cups. So you're thinking about somebody that you really like, and you'd like to be able to have a romance with them. You're curious about them. You're really interested in them. Maybe you're thinking you want them to come forwards and make a move. You spent a lot of time thinking about them, and that you believe that you and them could be really happy together, and it could lead to something committed or something quite strong here. And it's something that you want to grow. So you are very, very, very interested in this person. It's something that you want to grow and develop, and it's something that you want to have a lot of, really. But it's a connection that just feels very easy to you. So even if you're not with this person, this is somebody that makes you feel like there's a lot of ease. But it might be something about it that's a bit mysterious, or a little bit confusing, or maybe it's hidden or secret. Maybe you're thinking about a secret crush. You're just wondering, how they're feeling as well. But maybe now you're thinking you want to bring it out into the open with the focus right underneath it. And we've got the Moon here as well. That you want to bring it out into the open, or you want to really focus now on the connection. Maybe you're in a good place in the connection. You just want to level it. You want it to level up. You're thinking you want it to level up. You want it to grow. You want it to be more committed. You feel like you could be really happy together. And you feel very romantic towards them, and you believe that they are very romantic towards you. I think that's the other thing. I think you feel that the situation is that this person also feels that for you. You might feel that on an intuitive level with the Moon card here. You might feel drawn and pulled towards this person, but you might be having this reading just as sort of confirmation for something that you might intuitively feel. But let's see what else we've got. So let's look at the zodiac signs. So we do obviously have Pisces, we have Leo, we have Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We also have Pisces, and we have Taurus as well. So that's kind of where I'm feeling that you're at. Now, that doesn't sound like your situation at all, though you might want to listen to another pile. But let's now look at how they are feeling and thinking. How are they feeling and thinking about you? Let's get out some tarot. So how is pile number one's person thinking and feeling about pile number one? How are they actually thinking and feeling about pile number one? We have the Hierophant, yeah. So you're both matching energies there, right? The Four of Wands, my goodness. The Three of Cups. The Hermit card. and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you're very matching, actually. And the overarching energy is the Tower. Oh, interesting. So maybe this person wants to... because the Tower in this instance, with all these cards that are mainly positive, it could be that this person wants to reveal something to you, wants to make a revelation to you that would be quite shocking. Maybe they are, with the Four of Wands here, maybe they are planning, and right next to the Hierophant, they're planning to say that they want to make this connection really official, that they want to take it to the next level, that they might even want to marry you, make it committed with a formal engagement or marriage or something like that, because that is here. It could be as well that for some of you, this situation has fallen down in some way, right? Because in your person's overarching energy, they've got the Tower, which is something that could also be something that has crumbled. So maybe for some of you, you're in separation, or you're not with this person, or maybe the situation has crumbled in some way. Maybe there has been some time apart here. Your person is thinking there's been some time apart with a Hermit. But with a Hermit card, you've normally learnt something. So you've gone into isolation to learn, to grow, to find your truth here. It could be, for some of you, that this person, you're not with this person, you've went into separation, and they've had a lot of time to think in that period of being apart. Maybe they feel they've gained wisdom. It could have been that someone else got in the way of the connection here with with Three of Cups here, because that can sometimes be a third party. So perhaps something got in the way there. But this person feels that they have, if that's the case, they have probably regret where that's concerned, and they feel that they have learnt something from being separate from you, if that's what's happened. And they're now thinking, like you, that out of chaos maybe, so maybe they're more focused on the chaos that was caused, or focused on the collapse of the situation, where I think you're more focused on the growth of the situation. But out of that collapse, or out of something that has died, or something that came into separation, or where there was a bit of a shock, this person feels like they've gained some insight, some wisdom, and they now regret what's happened, and they want, because all these other three cards are really around commitment. They're around commitment, they're around, they're around committing to you and being stable and solid. I feel like this person is also incredibly attracted to you with the Queen of Pentacles, so they find you very, very, very attractive, a bit like you find them very attractive with the Knight of Cups. It could be that this is a third-party situation, right? And this person is considering or thinking leaving something in order to be with you. That could be another way in which this is read. So that would be the shocking energy, the overarching energy, where they're thinking of upheaval, of removing themselves maybe from a stable situation, in order for them to create something with you, create something committed with you. And they're giving that a huge amount of thought with the Hermit card here. And maybe they're feeling that they need a little bit of time on their own in order to kind of do that, to make that happen, something like that. That could also be what's going on here. But I think both of you are similar in the sense that if you're not together, you want growth, okay? You want growth. If you are together, you still want growth, and I think both of you want to level the connection up. You want to make it more committed. You want to take it to the next level. And if you're together, there might have been something, that might be why you've got the Moon card here. There might have been something that got in the way of the connection, or some issue, possibly with another person, or with a third element, or with another energy that got in the way, and now this person is thinking that they've learned from that. Maybe they've had their fingers burnt, maybe they've learned from that experience, and they now regret that, and they want to commit to this situation again. They want to get it to grow, but maybe, like I say, they're a little bit more focused on the turmoil that might have been caused here, whereas you're a lot more focused on, let's just grow this situation, let's manifest this situation. So that might be why you got the moon, because the moon is about confusion. It can be about deception. It can be about something hidden. If this is like a crush situation, I feel like both of you are really, really, really interested in each other. You really are checking each other out with the Hermit and the Page of Swords here, and that you see a huge potential to create something a bit more than a crush. You see the huge potential to create a relationship here, and that might be something that would shock you to hear. It could also be that it could be shocking you to hear that this person wants to level this connection up, because the Tower is also a shock. So maybe it's a shocking revelation to you that this person actually wants to level up this connection, actually wants to raise it to the most committed it can be, because the Queen of Pentacles is very much like the Empress energy. So I feel like they see you as somebody who's so, so, so attractive. I mean, this is always kind of like that kind of sort of, these are usually governed by Taurus, or we associate them with Taurus. Taurus is governed by Venus, and that kind of Venusian energy is all about beauty, isn't it? Beauty, you know, luxury, opulence, you know, looking great, all that kind of stuff, really. So I feel like they're definitely very, very, very attracted to you. In terms of zodiac signs, obviously we've got Taurus, haven't we? Like I said, Taurus. We have got Aries. We have got Cancer and Virgo. Those are the zodiac signs that I'm seeing here. But let's get out some oracle cards as well. So how are pile number one's person, how is pile number one's person thinking and feeling about this connection? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection? So they definitely see you, like with the Four of Wands here, as that other person. It's very similar to what I said here with you, seeing you as you with the moon and the sun being right next to each other, that kind of balance, that again, that sort of twin flame thing, really, you know, two parts of the same soul, really. So let's have a look here. How are they thinking and feeling about pile number one? We have Unicorn. Oh gosh, infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness and go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Okay, so I mean, unicorns are obviously magical creatures, aren't they? So I think they're seeing this connection as something magical, and that the possibilities are endless for you and them. Let's put that there. Let's have another one. So what is, or how is pile number one's person thinking and feeling about this connection? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection, please? So we have luck, the duck and chrysanthemum. So they may feel that they need a bit of luck in this connection, or they may feel very lucky to have you in their life. That's the other way of reading that. Okay, so let's have some messages now for you, from them. Let's see what are the messages that we have. So let's see, what messages are there from pile number one to their person? What are the messages? We've got two here. Let me put that one, which is soulmate. Can you believe it? Look, there you go, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, which the 1111 sign can indicate twin flame soulmate connection. Okay, then we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay. Let's see if we can have one more. So we got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that may have been something that's going on. That might be why you got the moon card here. So there might have been something like that in it. There might have been with the hermit card here. This person is needing to gain some kind of insight into their behaviour, or gain some insight, some wisdom to do things differently, to do things in a better way. What else have we got? Let's have a couple of these ones. Right. What are the messages, please, from pile number one's person to pile number one? What have we got here? The situation will improve. All right. And then one more, which is opportunity. Okay, so there you go, pile number one. That has been your reading, but I feel like you are very much aligned in this reading, really. But if you feel like you've enjoyed the reading, please do give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a reading on how you are thinking and feeling versus how your person is thinking and feeling. And you chose to come into the reading under the energy of Mars here. Okay, with the tiger's eye. So let's put our tiger's eye there so that we can see it. Okay, beautiful. All right, so how you all doing? Is everyone well? I hope you are. Please do let me know in the comments. It's always lovely to get comments from people. Always love reading those. And just want to send you all my love and light as always. Reminding you, of course, that it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that you feel fit with your situation. And the reading should be absolutely fine for whenever you pick it up. So let's get straight to it. Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to look at how you are feeling and thinking in this connection, and then we're going to look at how your person is thinking and feeling. And if at any point you are enjoying the reading, you like the reading, then please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It makes a huge difference, just takes a couple of seconds, and I'd really appreciate that. So let's get straight to it with the tarot, first of all. So for pile number 2, now obviously Mars as the overarching energy. I mean, Mars is usually a planet that is associated with conflict, with war, with with huge energy, with maybe a lot of motion, a lot of movement. You can just tell from this image, there's this person is geared up and getting ready to fight, really. So it can be destructive, it can be a destructive energy, but let's see how that plays out in your reading. Okay. It also governs the signs of Aries as well, and Scorpio. So let's get out with some tarot then. Okay, so let's see. How is pile number 2 currently thinking and feeling in this connection? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection? What's going on for pile number 2? So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Sun card. Now, funnily enough, both these cards came out in pile number 1, and so did this one. So you might want to listen to pile number 1. Then we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, let's have a look and see what's at the bottom of the deck. The 9 of Cups. So, what's that underneath? What wants to come out? 3 of Cups, right. Okay. So I think how you're feeling, I can see you're feeling a bit stressed at the moment. That's definitely different to pile number 1. So you're feeling stressed, you're worried in some way about this connection. It might be causing you to lose sleep, feel a little bit unwell. Now it could be that you are concerned somehow that something is getting in the way of the connection, because we've got the 3 of Cups and we've got the 3 of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be another person, but you could be thinking that someone or something is interfering in the connection, and that might be causing you stress, right? The overarching energy is the 9 of Cups. So I can see for you that this connection or this person is a wish fulfillment for you, that you really, really want to be in this connection, that you really want to be with this person, but you might be worried. Now, the 9 of Swords does also warn sometimes that we are allowing our thoughts, our troublesome thoughts, our stressful thoughts get the better of us. And we might be stressing too much, more than we need to. That sometimes can be the message behind the 9 of Swords, but take that how it resonates. You know your situation better than I do. But I would say on the whole, you feel incredibly, you have a lot of attachment to this person, this relationship. You feel that it provides you with a lot of happiness, with a lot of warmth. You want to grow it with the Empress here. You want to grow it. You want it to be fertile. You want it to be abundant. You want it to be. It might be that with the Page of Swords here, it could be that this is a bit of a crush person for you, somebody that you like from a distance. that you're really curious about with the Page of Swords, that you might be spying on a little bit, trying to check them out, get a bit of information about them, and you really like them with the Sun card. If you think they're really popular, you love their energy, that you might feel they're very positive, they might make you feel very positive, or when you're around them anyway. And you might feel that they like you too, that they like you too here with the Empress. But there's something in the connection that is stressing you out somehow. And it could be around other people, right? Or what you perceive as this person collaborating or being connected to others. Maybe that is what is causing the problem for you. It could be that it's a work crush with the Three of Pentacles, because work is often a work card. Or it could be a three-way situation. Maybe you are in a three-way situation with someone. And it's causing you stress here. Although it makes you very happy, it's obviously causing you stress because obviously it's not straightforward. That could be also what's going on here. So it might be causing some inner turmoil with the Mars energy here. Maybe some inner turmoil, some inner kind of conflict, if you like. But the Mars energy is also about strength, giving people strength and courage. So maybe there's a message here for you to, for you to have strength or courage in this situation, something like that. But let's get out some other oracle cards here for you. So, how is pile number 2 currently thinking and feeling about this person and this connection? We've got cut your losses, moon in detriment. All right, so you might be with the Nine of Swords wondering about whether you should stay in the connection or not. That might be, or you might be concerned that they are wanting to leave the connection with cut your losses. There's some worry or stress or fear here going on. Okay, let's get out another one of these cards. How is pile number 1 currently thinking and feeling? Receive. May you know you are worthy of the gift. Okay, let's see what that's about. So receive. Maybe you feel like you want to receive more from this person, or you feel like you should be getting more from this connection. That could be what's going on. It could be that you want it to be, more positive, that you want the connection to grow, that you want it to be more collaborative, and maybe it isn't at the moment. Maybe it's in this kind of conflict state with the Mars energy being the overarching energy. Maybe it's in a state of maybe it's in a state of conflict or separation or difficulty, and you want it to be in a more receptive. Well, that would definitely be with the Empress, because that's a very receptive energy. Maybe you're wanting the situation to be more receptive to you, more receptive to what you want. Maybe you want that person to be more receptive to you. Maybe that's what's going on. Look, this one's been left. I'm going to take it. What's that one? Accept. May you receive what is as it comes. So we've got receive, and then you've got accept, and may you receive what is as it comes. Okay, interesting. So you might be a little bit. I feel like with you like this person. You really like this person, but there's some doubts here. There's definitely some doubts or some fears or some worries. And maybe you're questioning whether they like you as much as you like them. Something like that. You're wondering, it could be that you're wondering, as much as there's this person, you like this person, you're wondering whether you should leave this connection if you haven't left it already. It certainly keeps you up at night, certainly with the Nine of Swords here. But let's see what they're thinking and feeling now. So let's just look at the zodiac signs though, because we've got Leo, Taurus, we've got Gemini, we've got Capricorn, we've got Pisces, and we've also got Libra and Aquarius. Okay, so if that doesn't sound like your situation, that doesn't sound like how you're feeling at all, then you might want to listen to another pile. And just to say, if you, like I say, if you do like the reading, then please do give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. But anyway, let's get now to what they are thinking and feeling. Let's ask. Let's get out some tarot. So what is pile number 2's person thinking and feeling towards pile number 2? What are they thinking and feeling towards pile number 2 right now? What's going on for them? What are they thinking and feeling? So we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got Strength. We've got the Nine of Wands. The Ace of Wands. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Right, okay. And then we've got the World card. Okay, so this situation might have come into separation because the World is usually the end of a cycle. So maybe this situation has come to an end. Or this person is also thinking a bit like you, because I think I might have touched on that before. This person might be thinking and weighing things up between you and them at the moment. Because the Two of Pentacles is about weighing something up. You know, should I focus on this? Should I do that? Should I go this way? Should I go in that direction? So it's being unsure, it's being uncertain, it's kind of weighing it all up, really. So I feel like at the moment this person is probably weighing up the connection, and I think you might be too. And the World card is that they might be thinking that they should end the situation, or the situation should end if it hasn't ended. That could be one of the options for them. But right next to that, you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. So I feel like this person is maybe deliberating about this connection in terms of whether they let it go or whether they begin again with this connection. They begin again with you. And I feel that they might be in two minds really at the moment, if I'm honest. So part of them is standing strong with the Strength card and the Nine of Wands. So part of them wants to stand strong, wants to defend the connection, wants to overcome issues, wants to overcome problems, wants to move forward in a positive way. But the other part of them, with the Two of Pentacles and the World, is thinking, perhaps we should let this connection go, or perhaps I should let this connection go. Maybe it's best if I let the connection go, something like that. So if you're with them, that could be what they're going through, what's going through their mind. If you're not with them, they could be thinking, should we reconcile? You know, there's certainly a lot of attraction for you and a lot of passion with the Ace of Wands here. Definitely, they definitely feel that attraction and passion towards the connection and towards you. But they're also unsure with the Two of Pentacles here. There's also uncertainty. There could be something in this connection around finances. For some of you, that's very specific. So somehow this person might be thinking that their connection with you affects their finances or makes them feel financially like they haven't got a lot. I know that might be a very special message for some people listening to this reading. That might resonate with just a few people there. But there's something around finances, because the Two of Pentacles is a card of lack, really, because you're sort of robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's got that kind of energy to it. So this person might feel that somehow this connection makes them feel less off, not as well off, or affects or impacts their finances in some way. So yeah, I would say this person is kind of in two minds, and they're giving this connection a lot of thought, I would say. So there's a lot of deep thoughts, because the Queen of Swords is a very wise energy. It's also an energy of you know, thinking clearly. So they're trying to think clearly, they're trying to work something out, they're trying to figure it out. They want to be honest, they want to do the right thing, because the Queen of Swords always does the right thing no matter what. So they're definitely trying to do that. But yeah, I would say that they are in two minds as to whether to stand up for the connection, to fight for the connection, to be strong in the connection, to resolve the issues and begin again, or to kind of let it go, really, if it hasn't already been let go of. And like I say, if they're in separation from you, they're weighing up whether they want to reconcile or not. Now, if this is a crush situation, I would say that this person does have a lot of attraction for you, for sure. Is contemplating or considering maybe asking you out or connecting with you, but they've got a bit more doubt than you have, I would say. I think they've got a little bit more doubt or a little bit more defensiveness, or they're not as keen. I know you've got doubts here as well, but I feel like this person is not as they're not as focused maybe on how good the connection makes them feel. They know that they're attracted to you, but maybe they haven't gone into it in that much depth, if you know what I mean. It's like an attraction. Yeah, it's an attraction, but it's not something that impacts them hugely. And with the Queen of Swords, they might see you as being a little bit distant or detached, or not somebody that's easily obtainable. That could be why. Because you've got the Nine of Wands, which is a defensive energy, and then you've got the Queen of Swords, which is not necessarily defensive. She's not defensive. It's just that I don't associate the Queen of Swords with the most open emotionally of all the queens, really, or the Empress. She's probably the least open emotionally. It's not that she doesn't have emotions and feelings, she does. It's just that she doesn't she's not so open about sharing those. So she's a little bit closed off in that respect. So it could be that this person likes you, is attracted to you, but they haven't really thought much beyond that, to be honest, if it's a crush situation. But let's get some oracle cards here. How does pile number 2's person, what are their current feelings and thoughts about this connection? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection, please? How are they thinking and feeling about this connection? So we have Cat, independent. Yeah, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Well, this is a number of things here, really. So cats symbolise a number of different things. They can symbolise, having 9 lives. So they can symbolise reconciliation, having another cycle, coming back together again, right, if you're in separation. But it can also represent independence, because cats are very independent. So in this one image, it's that sort of idea of, do I stay with this person or do I move away from this person? That's kind of what I feel. And we actually do have the word independent here. That's kind of what I feel the energy of this person is. That's why they're in sort of 2 minds, right? There's 2 things that they're having to weigh up, or 2 choices that they're, a choice that they're having to make maybe about the connection in some way. They could feel with the intuition here, because cats are very, there's something about a cat, isn't it? It's got that kind of feminine, sort of intuitive energy. It's also, we associate cats with witches and all that kind of stuff, don't we? So they might feel that there's a strong intuitive link with you, a pull with you. Something like that could be going on as well. So let's put that there. Let's move those up. Let's put that there. Okay, so let's have another oracle card. So how is pile number 2's person thinking and feeling? Yeah, the coyote and datura. And we've got the word deceit here. So maybe there's been some deceit in this situation. Maybe this person is trying to find truth with the Queen of Swords here. Something like that. Okay, so let's get out some message cards now. What message cards do we have from pile number 3's person? So pile number 3, what are the messages, please? We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. That might be going what I felt there, that sort of intuitive, that kind of pull, that link between the 2 of you. What else do we have? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, I mean, with the Queen of Swords here, this person might be thinking that there needs to be some truth, some heart-to-heart conversation. They might be thinking about that, that there needs to be, some sort of discussion here between the 2 of you, where you kind of get to where you were able to express honestly. You're both able to express honestly how you feel. What else do we have? Codependency. Now, this came out in pile number 1 as well. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then we have soulmate. This one also came out in pile number 1. Yes, this is your soulmate. So there might be, and it might, although this is quite different to pile number 1, you might want to listen to pile number 1 if you feel drawn to it. What else do we have here? Let's see, we have got be assertive. Okay, maybe somebody needs to take the lead here in this situation. And then I've got one more, or 2 more actually, which is choose a new direction, right? And then we've got success. You see this sort of, I just feel like this person is all, you know, has got two scenarios playing out in their head with regards to this connection. And that might be why you need to have that heart-to-heart conversation, really, because this person is unclear at the moment about whether they stay in the connection or whether they leave the connection. But anyway, pile number 2, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do consider hitting the like button and the subscribe button. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. So today we're doing a you versus them reading for you and your person. So we're looking at how you think and feel about them and the connection, and then we're looking at how they think and feel. And we'll see if anything matches up or it's similar or different. So you chose to come into the reading under the wonderful card of Jupiter, or the planet of Jupiter. Also, you know, planet of good luck, fortune, expansion, travel, you know, joviality, all that kind of thing. So that's good. Also, Sagittarius might mean something to you because it rules Sagittarius. So also with the purple agate here. Actually, let's put that there on our Jupiter card. Super duper. So let's get straight to it. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing good. Please let me know in the comments. It'd be lovely to hear from you. And also just reminding you, of course, that it is a general reading. So just take the messages that connect with you, that feel right. If they don't, then maybe it's for somebody else. And this reading should be absolutely great for whenever you come across it, really, because it is timeless. So let's get straight to it with the tarot. And what I'm going to do, like I did with pile number 1 and 2, we're going to look at your energy first. We're going to see what you're thinking and feeling. It's a good way to check whether this is the right pile for you. And then we're going to be looking at your person. So let's go straight into it. So let's ask for pile number 3, how are they thinking and feeling in the connection and about their person at the moment? How are they thinking and feeling about their person? We've got the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we've got. How are they thinking and feeling? We've got the Knight of Cups. And then we've got the Ace of Swords as the overarching energy. Right, okay. Let's get out some oracle cards as well, actually. How is pile number 3 currently thinking and feeling? This came out in pile number 1, which is Moonbeams and Focus. Interesting that that came out in pile number 1. How are they currently thinking and feeling about their person and the connection? That one doesn't want to come out. Thank you. I feel like I've got 2 there. I'm going to take them. We have got Receive. Now this one came out in pile number 2, I think. May you know you are worthy of the gift. Right, and then we have Heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind. Okay, so how are you feeling and thinking? So obviously the cards that are kind of like sort of looking where that I'm being focused towards are the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is feeling stuck, and the 9 of Swords is having a lot of stress and worry. So it could be that you feel at the moment that you feel stuck in the connection, or this connection is stuck in some way. It's not moving, or it's maybe it's stuck in a rut, stuck in a negative cycle, something like that. And that's causing you a lot of stress. You might be not sleeping very well. This is the card of, having sleepless nights, being really, really worried, really, really stressed about something. Okay, now I feel that the overarching energy, now it could be, the overarching energy is the Ace of Swords, which is like a new beginning in some way. It can also be an honest, truthful new beginning. So it could be that you are thinking that in order to overcome this stuckness or this stress, there needs to be a truthful kind of heart-to-heart, or a truthful new beginning, or there needs to be truth in the situation to kind of sort this out. That could be what you're thinking. And it could be that this is on the cards, like, you are going into a new beginning and you want that new beginning to be honest and truthful, or it could be that is what you are wishing for in order to get yourself out of this feeling of stuckness. And maybe this feeling of stuckness or stress has come about because you feel somebody hasn't been honest, because what you're also wanting here is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is honesty, truth, wisdom, commitment, reliability, somebody dependable. So it could be that you are wanting your person to be that way, and you're also wanting them maybe to be more romantic, to come towards you. You might be in separation from them here with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. It could be the situation is stuck in separation, and you're wanting them to come towards you in a romantic way, with a romantic gesture, saying that they want to be with you, that you want them to hear you, you want them to make you feel like you are the person for them. So you might want them to kind of demonstrate that they like you, that they want you. And you want them to be mature. You want them to be honest. You want them to be somebody that you can rely on, somebody you can depend on. But I think the key thing here is we've got swords everywhere. So I feel like there might be something around this situation stressing you out, not feeling stuck. And it could be that there's not clear communication. You're feeling like there's not clear communication. There's not honest communication. And that's what you're really wanting. You're wanting your person to step up and provide honest, clear communication. You might even be wanting, if you're not with them, you might even be wanting some kind of message or some kind of something from them, some sort of gesture from them that shows that they want this new beginning where everything is all confusion and doubt and fear is gone. And that's probably why you've got the Focus card here as well, because you're wanting there to be it to be focused, because when you focus on something you kind of go in, don't you, and you're going just into something really, you're looking at something in depth and in detail, and it could be, and you're doing it in a very sort of, it feels like it's like an honest thing that you're doing, you're focusing in on something. So I feel like maybe there's a lot of doubt, a lot of confusion, a lot of fears, a lot of stresses, and what you're wanting more than anything else is clarity and focus, and that's what you want your person to be able to provide for you, because that the moment that might not be there, and that might be why you got the Jupiter, because you're wanting some luck, some optimism in this connection. You're wanting something, you're wanting the situation to expand, to grow, rather than be stuck and keeping you stuck. That's the other thing. Now it could be the other way of reading this is that you feel stuck in a connection, right? You feel stuck in a connection. You feel like it's got a bit stale. It might be that you kind of rub along okay, but it's lacking in some way. And for some of you, this is very specific. Your head might have been turned by somebody else here with the Knight of Cups. So you might be contemplating another connection here with the Knight of Cups. Somebody who seems more appreciative of you, somebody who looks like they are in love with you, or you feel like you're loved, you're appreciated, that kind of thing. That could be something that's going on for some of you. So you're not happy in your current situation. you're not happy with this person that we're talking about, and it may be that there's somebody else on the horizon for you that might have turned your eye a little bit here. That could also be what's going on. But if that's not the case, and we're just talking about you and them, what I would say is that you do want to hold on to this connection with the Four of Pentacles, because that's an amassing energy, that's a holding on energy. So you do want to hold on to the connection, but what you want is for there to be clarity, is for there to be clear conversations between the two of you, is for there to be, for this person to step up somehow, to be, to offer truth above all things, to be focused and clear about how they feel about you, be more romantic, show more, maybe open up more emotionally to you, demonstrate how much you mean to them, which might be lacking at the moment. And you want a brand new honest beginning with them, a truthful beginning with them. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Now, if that doesn't sound like how you're feeling at all, then you might want to look at another pile. So in terms of zodiac signs, so we have got Capricorn energy, we've got Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We've also got Pisces. Yeah, so those are the main signs that I'm seeing. So that's how you are feeling. So let's have a look and see how they are feeling right now in the connection. So let's just ask. And if you feel like you're enjoying the reading, you're liking the reading, then please do give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic, as well as subscribing to the channel. Makes a huge difference, and it just takes a couple of seconds. Thank you so much for doing that. But anyway, let's find out now for pile number 3's person. How are they thinking and feeling about pile number 3 and the connection? What is going on for them? So we have the Hermit. We have the Queen of Swords underneath the King of Swords, and that is interesting. How are they thinking and feeling? We have the Four of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And we have Death. Okay, so, and the overarching energy is the Five of Cups. Well, they're not happy, really. With the Five of Cups here, there's a lot of disappointment with them. The Five of Cups is mainly a card of disappointment. I can't help feeling that a lot of you might not be together with this person. This might be a separation. There may be a no contact situation as well going on here. Let's get some oracle cards out for them as well. How are they currently thinking and feeling about pile number 3? Swan Grace, you who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So there you go. That's that one there. Beautiful. Let's also have one of these ones. This is a bit of a... This is an interesting... Actually, this is interesting, this one. Let's see, how are they... The Bear and Cedar with leadership. I know why you've got the Jupiter now, because I think both of you, deep down, right? Oh, we've left this one here. This one was left, actually, so I'm going to take that one, which is Satisfaction, the Turtle and Coriander. Satisfaction. So I think that both of you have got the Jupiter, because I think both of you realise or recognise or want some sort of optimism in this situation, some kind of luck, because at the moment it looks a bit bleak, if I'm honest. But funnily enough, because you've got the King and the Queen of Swords, so you had the King of Swords, they had the Queen of Swords, right? That's counterparts, isn't it, right there? That's two counterparts, okay? And then you had this Swan card from them. Right, so deep down, I think there is a huge amount of feeling for the two of you have for each other, right? That there is a deep bond somehow that exists between the two of you, and then maybe on a deep level, you realise that there is this connection between the two of you, because swans kind of mate for life, don't they, really? And then you've got these kind of counterpart cards here. So you thinking that they're your counterpart, and he's thinking that you're their counterpart, right? But The overarching energy for them is disappointment. They are sad. They are sad and disappointed. You can see from this card. So there is a huge amount of disappointment and unhappiness for them when they think about you and the connection. So if they've lost you, if you are in separation from them, there is a huge amount of sadness, and they might be kind of wallowing in that a little bit, to be honest, because that is the energy of the Five of Cups, to kind of wallow in a little bit, feeling a bit sorry for yourself, not realising that actually there's always the Two of Cups behind you, which is the potential for, you know, a connection again, really. So, but they do have the Death card, which says to me that they are wanting some kind of transformation, but they might be keeping themselves very much to themselves here with the High Priestess, or they might think that you are, because the High Priestess is a card of secrecy, really, of keeping things under wraps. So they might feel that this situation is, they don't have much access to it, they don't have much access to you. Maybe, like I said, it's a no contact, or there's not much there's separation in this connection. And the Four of Cups is also a card of dissatisfaction. So as you feel stuck, they also feel stuck, because this is another card of being stuck, not stuck stuck in negative emotions, really. Stuck in, again, not being able to see what's being offered, right? So this person, to be honest, might struggle to do what you want them to do, if I've read this right, which is that you want them to be more demonstrative, to be more romantic. I feel this person is a little bit stuck in themselves, really, with the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. They're stuck in their own emotions, they're stuck in feelings of disappointment, they might be a little bit depressed. But they do want transformation here with the Death card, because Death is about change and transformation. So they do want to somehow transform this connection, but maybe they're stuck on how to do that, right? Because we've got two cards of wisdom here, High Priestess and the Hermit. So it might be that they're trying to come up, or to be wise in some way, but it's tricky for them about how to transform this situation. But I feel like they do want to transform it. And again, like you, they want truth. They want truth, they want honesty, they want clarity in the connection. They see that maybe as a way of moving forward. The Hermit could be a card of separation. So again, it's this card of, I feel that this person definitely feels very separate from you. So even if you're with them, this person doesn't feel kind of emotionally close to you. They don't feel like you are accessible, or they don't feel like they can get to you. And maybe that's what they want to transform here with the Death card. But I think there's something also about them that is caught up in their own suffering. You know, they're so caught up in their own suffering that they can't see. It's kind of making them feel stuck. I think you're stuck. You feel stuck because you just feel a sense of frustration. Because maybe because you want the connection to move a bit more, or you want them to demonstrate how they feel more, or you want them to be clearer. And I think at the moment that's the thing, they're sort of a bit sort of stuck in their own their own feelings of dissatisfaction, their own despondency. That's what I mean. They might be a little bit depressed here. But they do want transformation, and on some level they are looking for they're feeling a strong connection to you in a strange kind of way, but maybe they just find that difficult to demonstrate to you because they're not really happy in themselves. And I think the reason why you got the Jupiter is to bring hope, to bring optimism into this connection. That's what both of you want. So you might be caught, the two of you, in a little bit of a stuck dynamic, or a dynamic where you're not really certainly they aren't really appreciating you very much. And it's probably because they don't really have a lot of that they're working from an empty tank, if you know what I mean. They're not really full in themselves emotionally, so they might be a little bit depressed, or a bit down, or a bit very focused on themselves, really. So it's difficult, isn't it, when you're in that sort of state to give out to anybody else, because you're so kind of unhappy within yourself. So I feel like this person might be quite unhappy within themselves, really. But let's extend that death card. What's that death card about? What do they, you know, they do want to transform. Can we have a bit more information on the death card? We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. So I'm going to put that there. So the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands. What else do we have? The Judgment card. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. They definitely want this situation. What's at the bottom? And we have the Three of Wands. They definitely want to transform this situation, I would say, with the Judgment and with the Wheel of Fortune. So they definitely want, again, the Wheel of Fortune is reminding me of Jupiter. So they want a change of luck. This situation to sort of kind of like, you know, to come out from being at the down on the wheel and to move up to the up part of the wheel, to the better part of the wheel, because the Wheel of Fortune, things can go up and things can go down. So I feel like the connection is maybe in a down stage at the moment, and what they do want is they do want to transform it, and the Judgment is, you know, rising up of something. And it could be that the Seven of Swords, maybe something has gone down in this connection. There's been some issues around distrust, and that's probably why you got all the swords and the focus on truth and clarity. There might have been something that someone did in this connection with the Seven of Swords that was snaky, that wasn't right, that was yeah, not, because that's kind of Seven of Swords energy here, really. And with the Page of Wands, that's a card again of fun, frivolity, having a good time, being adventurous. So I feel like this person does want to transform this connection. If it's a connection where you've got no contact, or it's a stressed connection, or it's a stuck connection, or you're in a bit of a rut, they do want to try and transform that in some way. But I just think at the moment, so the desire is there. I think the desire is there, but I think they are in a bit of a place where that might be quite difficult for them to do right now, because they just have such a sort of like an energy of being a bit kind of depressed, really, or a bit down. So in that instance, what I'm going to ask is, what would be your advice in this situation, pile number 2? So what should you, pile number 3, what should you do in this situation? So let's get rid of these, and we'll ask, what is your advice in this situation for, you know, how to deal with this connection? So what is, let's have a look. So what is pile number 3's advice in this situation? What should be their advice? What is the advice for pile number 3? So we've got temperance here, okay, which is balance. We've got the 3 of Wands. And then we have the 8, is that the 8 of Swords again? And then we have the 8 of Swords. So what is your advice? Okay, let me have a little think about this. What's at the bottom of the deck? And the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Okay. Let me just have a little think about this, pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. So what I feel the advice you're being given is to get yourself out of feeling stuck in this, what could be quite a low energy or low vibrational connection, is to do whatever it takes to get balance back into your life. So if that means you're going out, you have time with friends, you don't focus so much on this connection. So you're still in it, or you still have it there in your life, but you don't put so much in, you don't attach so much importance to it, because there's something about this connection where I think you need to kind of preserve your energy a little bit, because it might be bringing you down. So what I would say is, in order to get yourself out of that stuckness again, is to get out, do things, enjoy yourself, connect with others. You know, maybe, you know, if there is anyone else around you, or if there is anyone giving you attention, I'm not saying that you need to be unfaithful or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, you know, look at other possibilities to raise your level of happiness, if you like, and to bring balance back into your life. And that, with the Tower card, that might be, you know, it could be a massive shock to your person. That shock might make them, you know, jolt them in terms of getting them out of this energy that they're in. But it could also mean that it's, you know, that it's a revelation for you. It's something that is going to come as a massive change to your life, because you are sort of like moving yourself out of an energy which is keeping you sort of stressed and stuck. And what you want to be doing now is to try and look after yourself, try and look after your own energy, get yourself out of that area, get yourself out of that stuckness. And if your person isn't able to be honest, if your person isn't able to give you what you need right now, then you need to be able to give that to yourself, either through just looking after yourself, or nourishing yourself, or nurturing yourself, or having other connections. Again, I'm not suggesting you be unfaithful, but just, you know, taking your focus outside of the connection, where you're focusing more on what you can do to make yourself feel happy and balanced. And that might be a massive revelation to you, or a massive shock to you to do that. But I would say that that's kind of where you need to be focused. You need to be focused on yourself, and on nourishing and nurturing yourself, and doing whatever you feel is going to help you to balance out in some way. Because I think that this connection is, although there might be this kind of feeling between you that, you know, there's a strong bond, at the moment I just feel your person is in a little bit of a state where they're not really able to give much as they might desire transformation in practical terms. They're not able to do that. And I feel that you have a responsibility to yourself to do whatever it takes to make yourself happy, rather than look to this person to try to do that for you. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. But anyway, let's get out some message cards as well, because we haven't had any message cards for you, have we? What have we got here? Stay optimistic about your love life, exactly. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, what have we got here? Flirt. That's kind of the energy of what I was picking up, you know. I was picking up extend your light-hearted energy to others. With the Jupiter energy, there's something about this, you know, you needing to lift your energy, because I think the energy in this connection is bringing you down. So you need to do what you can to lift yourself out of that, because although this person might have the desire to do that, they're not taking any practical steps to do that. So you need to sort of save yourself, if you know what I mean, here, rather than look to them to do it. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Well, we did say that. There is an attraction. There is a feeling between the two of you. But sometimes you need a little bit more than that, don't you, really? Let's see what else we've got. In the near future. So that is a timing card there. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading, and give me a thumbs up. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you next reading. Bye for now.